City has gone ahead to drop more points. City has gone ahead to obviously drop more points, and it's really one of those moments that are really not gonna really give or leave Pep Guardiola in a very good sleeping mode, because way back it was hard for him to obviously come up and obviously hail a draw, but I've gone ahead obviously come and see to it that he has come out and said that we are proud to have Erling Haaland. If at all we never had him, would have gone ahead obviously lose this game. And when did one of the best managers have gone ahead obviously see leave come up and obviously hail a draw? Something is not okay, it's really not okay with this manager of Man City. Pep Guardiola adding up things, and he's really one of those managers that is really under huge pressure. Remember, he got back to winning ways in the midweek by beating Nottingham by 3-0, and he tried to obviously come up and obviously win this game of football, but twice he was behind and he went ahead to obviously level up, and as he fought obviously get a winner, obviously Rico Lewis went ahead obviously get a second yellow card, and it saw him really ruled out of the game of Manchester United. They're going to be playing over the weekend. So welcome to the United Matters channel. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're totally watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. We are powered by Muno Gadgets, dealers in brand new phones and brand new laptops. And if at all you really need a brand new phone and a brand new laptop, go ahead and obviously call that number +256 70 99 88 665. That is Muno Gadgets for you. You understand? After that, we can obviously bring on the best of the best of the smartwatches that Muno Gadgets are really having. So feel free to obviously come up and obviously support Muno Gadgets onto that number, and the rest will be history. Now, Pep Guardiola started off a game. In just 4 minutes, they went ahead obviously concede, through Daniel Munoz. Then Erling Haaland went ahead obviously score with a very fantastic header to obviously get his, I think, 13th goal of the Premier League season. Then the first half ended 1-1. Second half, 11 minutes in, Maxi Locroix went ahead to obviously make it 2-1 for the club of Crystal Palace, and Rico Lewis 12 minutes later went ahead to obviously make it 2-2 for Man City, and that was in the 68th minute. Then they couldn't obviously do the needful to find themselves in a position of obviously winning that beautiful game of football. So that is it. Rico Lewis, 85th minute, went ahead obviously get a second bookable offense, and that meant he was supposed to obviously be thrown out of the pitch, and that's what really went ahead obviously happened at the stadium. So at the look of things, they are not really okay for City, I tell you, because City came into this game of football when Liverpool's game against Everton had gotten postponed. You understand? And that game getting postponed, that meant that if City went ahead to win today, they would be 6 points behind Liverpool. You understand? Now, they've gone ahead to obviously draw, and they've gone ahead to obviously reduce Liverpool's lead by 1 point, meaning that they are 8 behind Liverpool. And that means if Arsenal wins tomorrow on Chelsea, they're really gonna go to 28 points, and City is really that one team that is really struggling this season. And by the way, this is one of the things that was really unseen, that City could obviously implode to this level, and they are playing Manchester United next at the Etihad Stadium. If you remember, there is a statement I made that when United was going to play at Arsenal, they never had a chance, but when City is going to be hosting Manchester United on Sunday at the Emirates, I tell you, United has a chance over City, because it's now easy to go past City and obviously score against them. If a United side can obviously defend better, then City will drop more points. And I see them doing a draw with Manchester United next Sunday and Arsenal getting 6 points more. So it is really one of those moments where you really feel a little bit for Pep, but you know what it means, that if you are a manager of Man City and you've set the trend, you have to obviously go ahead and obviously follow that trend of really winning. And I know fans of Man City, however much they love the manager, but in this time round, there is no fan that will obviously come out and obviously defend the manager. So he's really doing bad. He's really doing bad. and they are conceding very many goals. So they're really not into a perfect position that you can obviously come up and obviously hail Pep Guardiola. Hardest period ever in his ever coaching career, because he has never gone ahead obviously break records of him losing games like he has gone ahead obviously do into the previous past. That is the side of Man City. Now, if you are to look at the stats of the game and how everything really went down at the Selhurst Park, 12 shots by Crystal Palace, 12 shots by Man City. 3 shots on target by Crystal Palace. City had 4. 31% ball possession by Crystal Palace, 69% ball possession by Man City. 324 passes completed by Crystal Palace. City completed 709. 76% passing accuracy by Crystal Palace. 88% passing accuracy by Man City. 4 fouls by Crystal Palace, 10 fouls by Man City. 1 yellow card to Crystal Palace, 0 yellow cards to Man City, 0 red cards to Crystal Palace, and 1 red card to Man City. It went into Rico Lewis. 3 offsides to the side of Crystal Palace, 2 offsides to the side of Man City. 6 corners to Crystal Palace and 8 corners to the side of Man City. That is it. Then we go to the table and how it's obviously looking like. Liverpool, 14 points. 14 games, 35 points. Chelsea, 14 games, 28 points. Arsenal, 14 points, 28 points. City, 15 games, 27 points. That's where they are, meaning that they are really into a very bad situation into the mix as the side of City. So, as it stands, it's not an easy go at the side of Manchester United. It's not any easy, and I tell you, at the side of Man City, it's not any easy. They're really in one of those worst states of playing the game of football. I think I last saw City in such a very, very ridiculous form. I think it's like in that was around 2000. It was 2000 and is it 2008, 9? But now they're really looking bad, and it's really very, very bad for the side of Man City. So that's how the table is looking like. And one will be like, Rokani, can you take me through the next fixtures of Man City? All right. Who am I not to obviously bring you those Premier League fixtures? After playing Manchester United, they're going to be playing away at Villa. Then they will host Everton on the 26th of December. And then 29th of December, they'll play away at Leicester City. And now, out of these 4 games they're left with to obviously end the first half of the season, 2 of those are really very, very deadly. I tell you, 2 of those are really very, 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 very deadly. I tell you. So that's what is happening at the club of Man City. They've gone ahead obviously lose points, but other teams in the Premier League went ahead obviously come up and really put in a very beautiful shift. Newcastle also went ahead and obviously lost 4-2 against Brentford. Then Southampton lost to Aston Villa by 1-0. John Duran again coming on target. The game of Liverpool and Everton was postponed. Now, as we speak right now, Nottingham Forest are 2-1 leaders against Manchester United. 2 quick goals. In the beginning of the first half, they obviously netted, and in the beginning of the second half, they've gone ahead obviously make it 2-1 for the club of Manchester United. Rasmus Højlund was on target for the club of Manchester United, and looks like it's not good news for Ruben Amorim, because he's really trying to struggle to obviously get United to winning ways. And losing out Arsenal, it won't make good news to his bosses if at all he loses to Nottingham Forest right about now. So your reactions to Palace 2, Man City 2 are welcome in the comment section below. That's what I had for you in here. Continue to subscribe because we want to hit 30,000 subscribers, and let's obviously cruise to where we deserve to be as a side of Rokani Media Football streamers. Bye bye.